As soon as Elon Musk's name comes up, we know something is seriously wrong, especially if it has to do with Shiba Inu. This time, a big story has just begun. The dev team is at odds with the community, and the price is very close to dropping. Either it will crash hard, in which case we need to do everything we can to get ready, or there will be a big breakout that we haven't seen in years. Let's not waste any time and get right to the point with this very important film. Note that there is something very important going on with Shiba Inu right now. The price keeps going down, and even though many people say that Shiba Inu will soon hit its all-time highs, things don't seem to be going that way right now. The Shiba Inu community is known for being very patient, and that has been one of the token's main benefits. People aren't just trying to make quick money. The Shiba Army believes in the project's long-term goals. People in this group have seen Shiba Inu go from almost nothing to a big name in the crypto world. They know that good things take time because they've been through some crazy price changes in the past. But you can only be patient so much. When the price keeps going down and the guaranteed highs look far away, you can only wait for so long before you start to doubt yourself. It's like having to wait for a bus for a lot longer than planned. You don't mind waiting at first because you know it's on its way, but as time goes on, you begin to wonder if it's really coming. That's kind of how things are with Shiba Inu right now. The community is still patient, but it's being put to the test more than ever. But the Shiba Inu group has been through hard times before, so what's different today? Why is this so important now? Let me surprise you. There is a big event today for people who have been doubting Shiba Inu's future growth. And yes, Elon Musk's name is involved. But what did really happen? People are talking about a emerging hope as the first step. More and more people think that getting more partners is important to stop Shiba Inu from going downhill, which makes a lot of sense. In crypto, as in any market, more investors mean more money coming in and out, which makes people trust the token more. When new money comes in, it helps keep the price stable, brings in new energy, and lets everyone know that Shiba Inu is still in the game. Having more backers makes things move faster, and speed is what you need to get out of these tough times. But how are you going to get new people to come? How are we going to make this happen? That being said, the idea is pretty clear. The Bone token is one of the most important ones in Shiba Inu's community of tokens. It's not just the main token. People who really believe in Shiba Inu and are committed to the long term usually also have some Bone coins. But here's what's interesting. There aren't any big exchanges that list Bone yet. A lot of people don't know it's there. Think about what would happen if Bone was listed on major markets. A lot of people would be excited about it. A lot of new buyers would rush in as more people found out about it. It's possible that the price of Bone would go up, which would be good for Shiba Inu owners who also own Bone. But that's not all. Shiba Inu as a whole would get more attention because of all the fuss about Bone. This would make people even more interested in the main coin. The plan makes sense, right? Putting Bone on the market could really work. It would create buzz, bring in new investors, and give Shiba Inu as a whole more energy. At the same time that more and more Shiba Inu fans supported the idea of putting Bone on big exchanges, Lucy, a member of the development team, sent an important message. It was the ugly truth, she said. Lucy shared some behind-the-scenes information on social media about how centralized cryptocurrency markets really work when it comes to adding new tokens. This is very, very important for the Shiba Inu situation right now. As long as you pay them enough, Lucy says that some centralized exchanges will show tokens that don't have much of a future. She said that tokens with a lot of promise and strong blockchains are ignored unless they bring money to the table. These sites no longer care about honesty. It's all about making money now. Lucy also said that it might not be a good idea to pay an exchange to list a coin. She said that a lot of new tokens have dropped by 30 to 50% since they first appeared on platforms. Lucy basically thinks that centralized exchanges care more about making money and giving the coin of the week than helping good projects. She told the Shiba Inu community that they shouldn't depend on these trades, but instead should teach people about decentralized finance and spread the word about real, long-term growth. She told the Shiba Inu army, "Let's work for real growth, not quick fixes." We need to think about this a lot. On the surface, the plan to put BOEM on the stock market and get new owners seems like a good idea. This is the kind of move that could get people excited and bring in more money. On the other hand, Lucy's advice makes us think about the risks that might come with using centralized exchanges. If short-term gains take over too much of the attention, the project's true promise could be lost in the rush to make money. Instead of trying to find quick fixes, maybe the future lies in building up DeFi and making things that will last. A tough choice, but one thing is certain. The Shiba Inu society will need to give the next steps a lot of thought. But this is where things started to get tense. Lucy didn't end there. In a later post, she talked more about how ads really are. Probably nothing will actually happen to your token if you do get that listing you want, she wrote on Twitter. The marketing lead for Shiba Inu said that the market is highly manipulated and that everyone is playing their own games. There's more to it than just getting on a big exchange and hoping for the best. Lucy also said she still thinks there will be a bull market, but that no companies are pumping coins right now. Not even Elon Musk can do that for Dogecoin like he used to. She says that one big reason is that new crypto holders haven't really joined the market yet, and there isn't enough usage overall. Shiba Inu people were told that their main goal should be to help Sharium while the DA team stays strong and continues to grow. This is also an interesting point of view, especially when we think about Elon Musk. In the past, when Elon tweeted or talked about a cryptocurrency in public, the price would go through the roof. Now things are different. He has a lot of power, but he can't move the market like he used to. This shows that the market has grown up, or as Lucy put it, how easily it can be influenced. There's no longer just talk, and even the biggest names can't push a coin if it doesn't have a strong base. Also, what Lucy says about not having any new partners makes a lot of sense. The market needs new life, and the growth that everyone is waiting for might take longer than thought until more people use cryptocurrencies, especially people who have never owned them before. But her message is clear. Keep helping Sharium and work on real growth instead of hope that listings or big names like Elon will give you a quick boost. It makes you think, for sure. Instead of relying on outside forces to drive growth, the Shiba Inu society needs to be patient and keep building from the ground up. We can now start to see how the Shiba Inu society is responding to all of this trouble. CoinLast says that in the last 24 hours, the amount of derivatives traded on Shiba Inu has more than doubled. In particular, the value of the perpetual futures contract went up by a huge 104%, reaching over $87 million. In light of everything we've talked about, what does this mean? It seems that a lot of people are still interested in Shiba Inu, even though there are a lot of worries and unknowns. People are putting a lot of money on where they think the price will go when futures buying goes through the roof like this. Some people may be ready for a drop, while others are still hoping for a rise. In any case, it shows that Shiba Inu is still an important dog breed and sellers aren't backing off. In light of Lucy's warnings and the talk about how the market is being manipulated, this rise in derivatives trading could mean that some investors are trying to make money off of the present uncertainty. They can see that the price is changing a lot and are jumping in to make money, no matter where the price goes. It also shows that people in the community haven't given up hope totally. They're still together and betting on Shiba Inu's future, even though things have gone up and down. Remember that Shiba Inu is still very much in the game. People are still paying attention and making moves, even though things aren't going well. But what do you think about that? Leave a comment below. I look forward to reading what you think. If you want to see more, click on one of the movies you see on the screen. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, please like it and leave a review below. This really helps me understand how YouTube works. Also, please let as many people know about this video as you can. Let's spread the word.